This tiny creature holds the power to feed the planet. If honeybees disappeared, nearly 1/3 of our food would vanish. In just 40 days of life, a single bee helps create something extraordinary. This is the incredible journey from a fragile egg to liquid gold. Inside a single honeycomb cell lies a tiny egg, the beginning of a journey that will shape our world. From this fragile egg, a tiny larva emerges, nurtured with care and fed a magical substance called royal jelly. Day by day, it grows, surrounded by the warm glow of the hive and the gentle care of worker bees. Once the larva is ready, worker bees carefully seal the cell with wax, protecting it as transformation begins. Inside the sealed cell, the larva enters the pupal stage, slowly transforming into a fully formed bee. After days of metamorphosis, the new bee breaks free, its delicate wings folded and shining. The young bee explores the hive for the first time, learning the paths and roles it will fulfill. Within the hive resides the queen, the heart of this bustling society, surrounded by devoted worker bees. The queen lays eggs in precise patterns, ensuring the hive thrives for the coming months. Worker bees feed each larva with royal jelly, a nutrient-rich substance that shapes the next generation. Young workers clean empty cells, maintaining a pristine environment vital for the hive's health. With expert precision, bees construct honeycomb structures using wax, their architectural marvels. Guard bees watch vigilantly at the hive entrance, defending their colony from any threat. Inside, larger drones rest and prepare for their role in the hive's future, a peaceful contrast to busy workers. Young workers prepare for their first flight, wings stretching in anticipation of the wide outside world. The bee lifts off, experiencing the freedom of the open sky for the very first time. Bright meadows filled with colorful flowers welcome the bee, offering nectar and pollen essential for life. It lands delicately, wings blurred in motion, focusing on extracting the precious nectar. Using its proboscis, the bee collects nectar, every drop a step toward golden honey. Pollen gathers on its legs, forming golden sacs that will help pollinate countless plants. The bee moves gracefully from flower to flower, transferring pollen and sustaining the ecosystem. A subtle dance of nature unfolds as pollen moves, ensuring life continues in the garden. In orchards, hundreds of bees work together, bright sunlight illuminating their delicate wings. With a belly full of nectar, the bee heads home, carrying the fruits of its labor back to the hive. The bee enters the hive as the sun sets, ready to share its precious nectar with fellow workers. Inside, it passes the nectar, mouth to another worker bee, a process perfected over millennia. The nectar transforms as enzymes mix within the bees' mouths, preparing it for honey production. Worker bees carefully deposit the processed nectar into empty honeycomb cells, each drop golden. Wings beat rapidly, evaporating water from the nectar until it becomes thick, luscious honey. Slowly, the nectar solidifies into honey, glistening in the warm glow of the hive. Bees seal the filled cells with wax, safeguarding their precious store for the colony. Inside, the hive glows with golden honeycomb, a testament to the tireless work of countless bees. To communicate food sources, worker bees perform the waggle dance, guiding others with precision. Tiny vibrations and movements convey distances and directions in a language only bees understand. A map of the outside world is shared through motion, ensuring the hive's success. After interpreting the dance, bees prepare to leave and gather nectar efficiently. At the entrance, vigilant guards keep watch, ensuring safety for all returning workers. When intruders appear, bees respond with precision, defending their home against predators. Together, the colony neutralizes threats, demonstrating unity and cooperation. As the sun sets, peace returns, and the hive glows softly in golden light. Autumn arrives, flowers fade, and the hive's activity slows as temperatures drop. Bees collect the final nectar of the season, preparing for the long months ahead. Inside, honey reserves shine, storing the energy needed to survive winter. Outside, cold winds blow and snow begins to fall, a harsh contrast to the warmth inside. Bees form a tight cluster around the queen, conserving heat and protecting life. Tiny vibrations generate warmth, maintaining the hive's temperature during winter's chill. Snow blankets the outside world, but inside, life endures, steady and resilient. Deep in winter, bees conserve energy, awaiting the return of spring. As snow melts, sunlight warms the hive, signaling the start of a new cycle. The cluster loosens, bees become active, and the queen resumes laying eggs. New eggs are laid with